If you are in the business of creating any sort of predictive algorithm or machine learning, then what you have to understand is the majority of that is shit. So as we say in the data science community, you put shit in, you get shit out. So think about that when you're trying to understand how you're making a prediction on anything and whether or not that prediction is actually accurate, because if it's shit going in, then really what are you predicting? If you're trying to understand people, whether it's audiences because you want to entertain them, or whether it's your customers because you want to be able to better fit their needs, how can you understand what to do with them from a data standpoint if the data isn't real or accurate? How can you have an accurate reflection on how to market and how to reach them? And so the issue is that we still keep believing the Mark Zuckerbergs of the world that this data that they're doing is really trying to, connect people, when actually they're really full of shit. And so, only recently have we started to, understand that what happens when human civilization's sort of connective tissue on reality starts to get more and more fragmented. How do you create a predictive algorithm for anything when there's, hundreds, tens of thousands of different versions of reality? Whose reality are you predicting against? And so most of us have just been, keeping calm and just playing the game. We keep going along and just saying, oh yes, I'm gonna, figure out a theory of everything on how to reach millennials. I'm gonna have this theory of everything on how to engage with Gen Z, when all the data that you're pulling in from these social platforms, from these apps, are probably really not the best proxies to understand people. Because, and then ultimately, how are you really going to entertain them in a way that would be meaningful and authentic if you're essentially using lies to connect with them?